Hey, Danny K comes to you from Danny K Gym Wellness. Today's tip comes to you from me. It's a PSA, and you can, I don't know, spread love, not hate. I am like fed up and frustrated, and actually it's a good thing that I didn't go live when I really wanted to go live, because I had a lot of like this pent up frustration, and I was just, I'm fed up to hear with, people like just hating on everything and everybody, and I've said it before, thoughts become things that you put out is what you get back. So the world is effed up. I mean, and why? You scroll through like half of your Facebook posts and everything, and the media and everything like that. All we talk about is hate. We hate people because they want Trump. We hate people because we want Hillary. We hate people because they're gay. We hate people because they're black. We hate people because they're cops. We hate people. I'm tired of it, right? People are like defriending people because they're wanting Trump to be president. They're defriending people because they want Hillary to be president. Seriously, that's what you're basing your friendship on? And what you don't understand, or maybe you do, like the more you talk about something, the more you get it. So if you're going to talk about hate and hate this and hate that, and why can't someone call this a radical Islam attack down in Orlando? Why do we have to focus on the problem? If we focus on the problem and continually focus on the problem instead of the solution, we're never going to find a solution. So we're giving so much power to hate. We're giving so much power to like all this bullshit that's going on that is so negative. And that's what we're getting. Like everybody's like pissed off because the world is in the state that it's in. And then of course everybody wants to, everybody wants to blame, Obama. Everybody wants to blame Islam, like the Muslims. Everybody wants to blame the cops. Everybody wants to blame the criminals. Everybody wants to blame the black people. Everybody wants to blame the gay people. Everybody wants to blame Trump or Hillary or whatever. Stop placing the blame, right? The more we place blame, the more it just comes back to us. So like, why don't we just spread love? And if I don't like what I see on Facebook, if I'm scrolling through and I don't agree with, a certain post or whatever, skip it. Free, yeah, we have freedom to, post what we want to post. But people are just spreading hate. I have a challenge. Everybody that's watching, everybody's watching now, and everybody that will watch this throughout the day or the next couple of days or whatever, I have a challenge. Like for the next 24 hours to just spread love. If you're thinking about a hate word, or some argumentative, bullshit that you want to throw out there to someone, don't say it. Say something that's lovable. Say something that's positive. Say something that's kind. If you ain't got, my mom used to say, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. So I challenge everybody watching this for the next 24 hours to spread love, right? Think about and speak about only things that you want. If you don't want Hillary in, don't talk about her. If you don't want Trump in, don't talk about him. If you don't want whatever it is, don't talk about what you don't want. Talk about only the things that you do want, okay? Who gives a shit whether it was a radical Islam attack on the gay people in Orlando? Who gives a shit what it was? What it was an act of hate, right? Regardless of who did it, how it happened, whatever, let's talk about a solution of that. And one of the main solutions of everything is talking about love, spreading love. The more we spread love, the more we spread positivity, the more we are going to get all of that back. We keep focusing on blaming an individual or blaming a group or blaming this or blaming that. We're not solving anything. Hate never solved anything, right? Love does, so I challenge you, like, to not speak any negative words today for the next 24 hours. speak love. And I guarantee you, if you speak love and give, you know, gratitude for the things that you have, and, you know, don't, not jealousy and all that stuff, just think about positive things and love and all of that. If you spread all of that, you will get that back, right? So the more we focus on what we don't want, that's what we're getting. Like, we don't want, you know, fighting, and we don't want hate, and we don't want this, but that's what we're focusing. That's what we're focusing on. Even though we say we don't want, it's still being put out there. So what we need to be is loved and lovable. And if somebody has everybody has an opinion, and we all have the right to an opinion, right? You know, I mean, and it's just absolutely insane where, you know, like this morning I saw a post that somebody, you know, had a picture of Elvis Presley and was talking about how great Elvis was because he went into the military, and how, like, they just, like, downgraded Muhammad Ali because he dodged or whatever. I don't know everything on that, but, you know, he dodged, you know, the military. Well, I personally, I guess I'm a bad person because I don't want to be in the military, right? Am I bad because I don't want to be in the military? Like, I'm a horrible human being because I don't want to be in the military. I don't want to fight. I don't like guns. I don't want to hold a gun. And if you want to hold a gun, that's great. That's perfect. I don't care. I'm not talking about any of that, right? But my thing is, we are so quick to judge, like, on everything, but instead of listening to the reason somebody doesn't want to join the military, the reason somebody wants to choose this presidential candidate over that, or the reason this person is choosing that opinion, or whatever, like, we don't want to listen to their side and be respectful to their side. We want to either force our opinion on someone or say, oh, you're an idiot because you don't believe the way I believe. Well, I'm sorry, you know, there's a lot of things that I don't believe in the way a lot of people do believe in, you know, but that doesn't make me a horrible person. At least I'm standing up for something that I believe in, right? And my own things. So what we put out is what we get back. And if we're going to spread hate and all of that, then that's what you're going to continue to get. And you know, that's why, you know, if you're stuck or miserable or sad or depressed, or, you know, where all this, like, stuff is coming at you that you don't want, guess what? It's because you're putting it out there. So let's flip the script. Let's try this. And Will just said, I agree, Dani, challenge accepted. So from here on out, it sounds like Will, at least for the next 24 hours, Will is going to only speak loves, positive things. And I guarantee you, if you speak only the things that you want, it's going to be so much better and so much easier and so much happier, right? Quit trying to, you know, place blame on why and whatever happened, you know, in Orlando. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it touches me because that's part of a community that I am a part of, you know. And, you know, for people to, like, want to sit here and fight about this and this instead of what the real thing that we should be focusing on. We should be focusing on a solution. Everybody, regardless of what our views are, there's a solution that we can all come up to, but we're not going to find a solution if we're all fighting and punching each other in the face, right? We have to respect each other's views, and maybe through a view that I don't agree with and a view that I have, maybe there's a common ground that we can find a solution. And one of the major solutions is talking about shit that we want, right? We want love, we want peace, we want harmony, we want all of this stuff, right? So do something nice for someone. You know, stop talking negative about someone. If you want to, and if you're thinking something negative about somebody or something or an event or something like that, think of positive things so that you get your mind off of that negative stuff and that hatred. You know, because that's why the world is the way it is. Like, there's so much hate. Scroll through the freaking news feeds on your social media, whatever it is. It's hate. And the more you talk about hate, the more you're going to get hate. You got to talk about love and positive things. Talk about that. And please take this challenge and you know, and just, you know, run with it. I mean, I challenge you to speak only love, only positive things that you want. You know, if you don't say I don't want stress, say I want peace. say, you know, I don't want hate, say I want love. You see what I'm saying? So even if you say I don't want stress, you're going to get stress, because the universe, that magic word is stress. So you're putting stress out there, you're going to get stress back. So think of and speak of only things that you want. You want peace, you want love, you want money, whatever it is. Like, just speak positive stuff. I'm so tired of seeing people blaming everybody. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm just, there's so much. Like, I'm so much more calmed down than I was 2 hours ago, because I was F-bombing everything. Because I'm just so fed up and frustrated with everybody just blaming everybody. You know, people don't like cops, people don't like black people don't like gay people don't like Muslims, people don't like Trump, people don't like Hillary, people don't like Obama. What do you like, right? Tell me 5 things, even 3 things of what you do like, right? Don't focus on the things that you don't like, you know? I don't like this person because they're voting for that person. I don't like this person because they voted for that person. I don't like this person because they're a certain whatever. Like, stop saying that shit and just start focusing on good, positive things. And if you find somebody or something that you don't like, I challenge you to find at least 2 or 3 things positive about that person. There's got to be something. There's positive in every situation. Even if you get into a car accident, there's positiveness in trust me. There's positivity in every single thing. You just got to find it. And when you can focus on the positive and focus on the love, that's what you're going to get back. So I challenge you to focus on the love and the positive, and speaking only positive and love. Because I'm tired. I thought about shutting down my Facebook today, because almost every single thing was just, you know, hating this and hating that and all this stuff. And you know, it's great that we post, you know, spread love. It's great that we, you know, post pray for Orlando. It's great that we post all these positive things, but do we live by that positivity? You know, I mean, I know I try, and I do find myself, you know, falling down in that negative spot or whatever, and I try and, you know, shake it off and change it and pull myself out. Jeff says, rise above, amen, back to basics, hold a door, say please and thank you, be kind and respectful, you are dead on. It's true. I mean, thank you goes a crazy way. Holding the door spreads all kinds of love. You know, smiling, saying hi. You know, I mean, today Laurie just brought me a coffee, you know, from Dee Dee, whoop whoop, you know, and I mean, just that kind of thing. Like, you know, if you appreciate someone, tell them. Focus on the good and the positive. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it. You know, I mean, like I said, I can sit here and rant, and I was working out, and I was glad I was by myself, because I was ranting and throwing the F-bombs, and I was like, you know what, might be a good thing to say, but I'm gonna, you know, watch my language, because I'm fed up with the hate and, you know, people just, you know, throwing you to the side because you have a certain view or a certain opinion, you know, or putting you down because you have a certain view or a certain opinion. As long as it doesn't hurt me, I don't care. You know, I know there's so many people out there that have different views, and that's what makes the world go around. But we have to respect those people, you know. It's kind of odd that I wore this shirt, you know. I mean, yeah, it's for Derek Jeter, but, you know, it's respect. Respect, love. You know, the more we put out there all that bad and sad and hate, you know, I mean, and singling one group, you know, or saying one group is the cause of certain things or whatever, you know, I mean, that's all we're going to continue to get back. So if we spread love and spread, you know, joy and happiness and speak only good, positive things, I challenge you for the next 24 hours. I'm serious. Will's taking me up on it. Jeff says something else. The issue for most people is that sad fact that it's easier to hate on someone else rather than to look at themselves and make changes. It's true. You know, I mean, you know, I see somebody, you know, like a good friend of mine, Christy, I saw her, you know, the other night, you know, and I talked to a couple homeless people that are around, and she was talking to a homeless person the other night, and just, you know, just spreading love and joy. And that was probably the only damn time that somebody even asked, how you doing? Right? and it feels good. Like some people, they just want to look down, so they're homeless, you know. Oh, I don't want to talk to that person because they're homeless. I don't want to talk to that person because they're a certain way, or they're wearing a certain thing, or whatever, you know. Oops, hang on. Lights went out. But, you know, I'm telling you, you know, spread love, you know. I mean, talk to people that you haven't talked to. Say hi to people that you wouldn't normally necessarily say hi to. You'll change lives just by saying hi, just by giving someone a coffee, or, you know, picking up a stupid weed that looks like a flower and giving it to somebody. You know, at least you thought about them. Think positive thoughts. Think thoughts of love. Think thoughts of just positiveness. Challenge you. Take me up on this. Leave me some comments and tell me how, you know, how you've taken the challenge, or how it may be with it, you know, maybe the next day, you know, tomorrow after these 24 hours are up. Tell me how, you know, how it just seemed easier, you know, with life. I'm telling you, it's so much easier if you just think and focus on love and positive, and just all of that stuff that you want. And give thanks and be grateful for everything. I mean, you know, grateful for the air that you're breathing, you know. I mean, it just, think about all the positive stuff, and stop talking about the negative. If you're thinking a negative thought, or a hate thought, don't say it. Drop it down, kick it out, and talk about something, speak something about love and positive. So please take me up on that challenge. Let's try and make this world a better place by focusing on things that we want. Love, positive, joy, happiness, money, whatever. Just be grateful for all the things that you have. Don't talk about, and don't give any kind of thought or, you know, energy to hate and jealousy and all that. It's your thoughts are powerful. So if you're thinking hate and jealousy, that's what you're going to get. So think positive, love, joy, happy, those kinds of thoughts, because give power to that. Give power to what we want, and we'll find solutions. I guarantee you. So that was my little PSA. I'm just getting fed up with all, you know, just the hate flying around, and people putting people down, and people deleting people, and people deleting people out of their lives just because they like a certain people, or like a certain group, or like a certain politic or a politician or whatever. It's just stupid. Seriously, at the end of the day, does it really matter if I vote for Trump or Hillary? Like, does it really matter to our friendship? Seriously, like, it just pisses me off that I've got my reasons for voting a certain way, and you need to respect them, or I don't need you. You know, I got my certain reasons for being who I am, or doing or saying or whatever. And, you know, I mean, if you're going to be my friend, you're going to respect me. Whether you agree, you don't have to agree. You can like somebody and respect somebody and love somebody, but you don't always have to agree. That's what makes the world go round. You know, I mean, if everybody was the same, if everybody loved Orioles, if everybody loved the Ravens, if everybody, you know, this place would be freaking boring, right? So, you know, accept people for their individuality. Accept people, I mean, unless it hurts you. Like, it doesn't hurt you if I like the Yankees and you like the Orioles. It doesn't hurt you if, you know, I don't want to be in the military and you want to be in the military. I respect the military, and I'm grateful for my cousin and everybody else that's in there and doing things for our freedom. But I'm not that kind of person to be able to be in the military and do those things. And I applaud those people that can do that, just like with nurses. I'm not a nurse kind of person. I can't stand the sight of blood, right? And for me, I get too, you know, engulfed in people, and I love people, and I'm very empathetic, and I see somebody that's hurt or injured or whatever, and I'm gonna start bawling. You know, I get choked up right now. So there's no way in hell I could ever be a nurse. But I love my nurses, especially the nurses that took care of my mom. Without those people, we wouldn't have those other things. So that's the differences, is what makes the world go round. So we have to love that and respect that, and give power to that. Love. Stay in tune, stay informed, stay motivated. Bye.